Hi everyone, thank you very much for your post this week in Lesson 1's forum. I have to tell you, really good job, very diverse subjects, much more diverse than previous classes that I've taught in this course. You've had no problem finding interesting subjects to explore. There was no necessity to race into the forum to be the first one to get a subject out and find a couple of people have the same topic. No problem of that at all. Thank you very much for the diversity, William, about Google making us dumb. You had a very good discussion there. I mentioned something about George Siemens and collectivism. You might want to look into that. Tommy Wah and Andrew, great posts on language and culture. That was unique. That's something that no other student has actually explored, and it really segues well into next week's forum. Excellent. Thank you very much. Nancy and Sarah, good posts on music and recording. Also, that will segue into another post, another lesson that we have in this particular course. Jacqueline, excellent post again. Very different. I've really enjoyed everyone's work this week. I see you've been into the post, into the forum even late this evening. This is Thursday evening. I'm making this at 9:45. So again, I'm still going through and reading some, but what I've read has been very good. Now, a couple things that we're going to be working on. Defining what is actually peer-reviewed research and how to use APA citations and styles. I'm not going to comment too much on that this week. I just am more interested in seeing you get in and discuss and share thoughts and explore, and that's what you've done. We've had, I think, 180 posts. Very, very good. In other words, you're a class that has really got in there and you're participating. So thank you very much. Very good. So I've posted another video about next week, lesson 2, instructions on how to handle that. Remember, there's no class tomorrow. You don't have to get out of bed and drag yourself to Carleton for 8:30. Don't do that. You don't want anybody in that class waiting for me to show up and not having me show up, especially if you have to drive as far as Smith Falls or something like that. This coming week's class is asynchronous. In other words, you can do it at any time, okay? And I've given lots of resources for the lesson. It's going to be really different. It's an experiment somewhat, and I'm looking forward to some feedback from you, whether you do it like that again or not. Anyway, again, thank you for this week's posts. I really have enjoyed them, and all of you will be getting feedback on the work that you've done by the end of next week. Okay, so great. Thanks a lot. See you next week.